Hey everyone, we are back and it's time for another Super Mario Galaxy 2 guide. We're headed into Yoshi Star Galaxy. And in this guide, we'll show you how to find both of the power stars in this galaxy and also the Comet Medal too. Okay, let's get started. We're going to head into the first stage in this galaxy. It's Saddle Up with Yoshi. Yep, and if you follow our channel, you know that we are big fans of all the Yoshi games and any Mario game that has Yoshi in it too. We're also a big fan of. So we're excited to do this stage. So let's get started and saddle up with Yoshi.
Yes!
Okay, and we'll find Yoshi just up ahead in the beginning of the stage. He is inside of an egg and he's being trapped by a magic Koopa. Yep, and just up ahead we can see the Yoshi egg trapped inside of that magic dome. So in order to free Yoshi, we need to defeat the Magic Koopa. So we just need to run up to him and do a spin attack. To defeat him, he will be spawning Goombas at us as we approach him. Okay, now that the magic shield is down, we can break the egg open and grab Yoshi. And of course, one of Yoshi's main abilities is that he can eat things. And this game makes clever use of the motion controls where you can aim with it to have Yoshi's tongue latch onto something and either pull it or swallow it. And mastering these controls with Yoshi is very important because the final boss in this galaxy does require that we use this ability to defeat it. Okay, now it's time to get the Comet Medal in this galaxy, and it's pretty easy to get. We'll find it on top of this green hill here. If we make our way around to the other side of the hill, we will find a bounce pad that we can bounce off of to get on top of the hill and grab the Comet Medal. And there is one other thing that we would like to mention on the motion controls. Yep, make sure to check your calibration settings on the controller for motion controls. And by the way, if you're having trouble with the motion controls, be sure to check out your calibration settings for your controller. Yep, we found that ours needed some serious calibration as the pointer was not accurate at all on the screen when we were moving our Pro controller around. So if you are playing on a Switch 2 like we are, you just have to go to the settings menu, select controllers and accessories, and then calibrate motion controls. And then after doing that, the pointer on the screen should be directly in the center of the screen when you're holding the controller steady. Yep, definitely recommend doing this. It will help tremendously, especially when you get to the final boss encounter in this stage. Okay, let's go get some 1-ups now. We'll teleport into the bonus area here. It looks just like the one in the first galaxy. This time we have Yoshi, so we can eat all of the enemies before the time runs out and get some 1-ups. Okay, now it's time to head to the next part of the stage. We just need to grab onto that big piece of fruit with Yoshi's tongue and pull it to reveal a launch star. And on this little planet here, there is a spinning die. If we hit that, we can get a 1-up or some coins, or it can land on the Bowser symbol, which is not good. But Lady Luck is with us today. We got a 1-up. And now let's make our way off of this little planet. We just need to bust open one of these green crystals, which will reveal a launch star. Okay, here we just need to follow the path up to the top of the mountain and we will find another launch star that will take us to the next planet. And at this point, you will see we get knocked off of Yoshi and we lose him. And if you do lose Yoshi, yep, look for those little holes in the ground. That's where his egg will respawn. You can get him back. And fortunately, you can find these respawn spots for Yoshi all over the stage. So if you do lose him, there's probably one really close by. And another quick tip, if you do lose Yoshi, sometimes it's tough to jump back onto his back as he's running around. You can just run right up to him and do a spin attack and you'll hop right back on him. Okay, we have made it to the final section of the stage, and all the way at the top here we will find the Power Star. And this section's not too much trouble to get through. We just need to make our way across a bunch of platforms, make our way all the way up to the top where we will find the Power Star. And you'll see a lot of these flower wheels throughout this part of the stage. You can grab onto them with Yoshi's tongue to swing across caps. And taking out these spiders is really easy. Just whack them with Yoshi's tongue and then run right up to them and hit them. Now let's grab another 1-up mushroom. Just use Yoshi's tongue to pull on the handle to slide out this platform, then jump up and grab the 1-up mushroom. Okay, now let's keep swinging our way up to the top. We aren't too far away from the Power Star. Okay, the first power star is right above us here. We just need to take out this piranha plant, and then it's time to do some gymnastics with Yoshi. Yep, we just need to swing our way up to the top here. There is a ledge over there on the right that has a power star trapped inside of a crystal. And now we can bust open the crystal and the power star will be released, but it's going to float up a little bit higher, so we have some more gymnastics to do to reach it. And it floats right above these 3 flowers here at the top. So what you want to do is swing all the way to the far left one and then swing back to the middle one and you'll be able to grab the power star. And there we go, that wraps up Saddle Up with Yoshi. Yep, we got the Comet Medal and the Power Star in this stage, so now we're ready to head to the second stage in Yoshi Star Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
And this next stage is a little bit more difficult than the first one. Yep, this one has a lot of Spinies in it. Yep, we're headed into Spiny Control. And once again, we will be using Yoshi, of course, and it is very important that you have at this point mastered the use of the motion controls with Yoshi. Yep, there's Spinies all over the place in this stage, and Lakitu is here too, so we're going to need to be very, very good at catching them or eating them with our Yoshi tongue, and also being able to shoot the shells back at different various things and creatures. And the first thing that we're going to do is get Yoshi back. There is a Yoshi egg at the top of this hill. Watch out for the Spiny and the piranha plants, and grab Yoshi. Okay, now we can see in this stage the Magic Koopa's been replaced with Lakitu, and he will be tossing Spinies all over the place in this stage, so just keep clearing them out. They do take 2 hits with the Yoshi tongue. If you hit them the first time, they will retract back into their shell, and then the second hit, Yoshi will scoop them up into his mouth. And when Yoshi is holding one in his mouth, he can shoot it back out like a projectile to hit other creatures or destroy objects in the stage. So like these cages that you can see all throughout the stage, you can bust those open by swallowing up a Spiny and then shooting it back out at the cage. And this one here that we just busted open has a portal to another bonus area. And this one was tough. We did not complete it. You have to defeat all of the Goombas before the time runs out. If you do know how to do this one, please tell us in the comments. We really appreciate it because we did not have any clue how to defeat all these guys in the time allowed. Yep, we were looking for an invincibility star or something to make this easier to do, but nope, we do not know how to complete this one. Okay, back to the main part of the stage. You can see in that cage up ahead over there on the right is the launch star to get to the next part of this galaxy. But first, we're going to go get some 1-ups, some coins, and some more star bits. And I'll tell you, the first impressions of this game so far are very positive. This is a lot of fun to play. I know that we're only in the second world so far, and I'm sure there are a lot more challenges and frustrating parts of the game ahead. But so far, we're having a lot of fun playing this and doing the guide for it too. Yep, it seems like the one concern that I had coming into the game has been put to rest, and that was the use of the motion controls in the game. Clearly, it was designed for the Wii and the Wii controller, but you know what? It works really well with the Switch 2 Pro controller, so no complaints here. Let's keep going. And there's another cage up ahead here with a 1-up mushroom in it. Just grab one of those Spinies and shoot its shell into the cage to bust it open and grab the 1-up mushroom. Okay, you can still run around here and collect more things if you want. I think we've gotten enough stuff here, so let's bust open that cage with the launch star in it and head to the next planet. And that's another nice thing about this game that we've noticed so far. It is pretty linear, but there is a lot of optional things that you can do if you want to explore. Okay, on to the next section. This is a small one, and yep, once again, there are a bunch of cages that we need to bust open. You know what to do by now. You just need to grab a Spiny with Yoshi and shoot its shell at the cage to bust it open. The one in the middle contains a Luma inside of it, and once we free the Luma will create the launch star so we can go to the next section of the stage. Okay, another section that's really short, easy to get through, and once we get through it, we will be up to the final boss fight for this galaxy. You can pull out that panel there over on the left to grab another 1-up mushroom. And then there is another panel here over on the right that we want to pull out, and you will want to get a Spiny before you hop up to the top ledge. Yep, and up here is another cage with the launch star that will take us to the boss battle. And now it's time to face off against Giga Lakitu. So we've been training for this the whole time in the level, mastering our use of swallowing up Spinies and shooting them back out, and we will need to do that in this fight in order to defeat this boss. So this is another straightforward boss fight. The mechanics are not all that complicated, nope. We just need to hit Giga Lakitu 3 times with a Spiny shell by shooting it out of Yoshi's mouth. So he will just be floating on the outside of this ring throwing Spinies at us. So of course we need to swallow them up with Yoshi and spit them back out and hit him. Yep, so that literally is all there is to this fight. He will do one other attack where he shoots lightning out of the cloud onto the ground. It's really easy to avoid and he moves super slow, so you'll have no problem avoiding it. You'll see that in a second. And here comes that lightning attack. Just run to the outside of the ring. Yep, see, it's really easy to avoid. Okay, so that's pretty much all there is to the fight. Just rinse and repeat, hit him 3 times, and you will win. I guess the only other thing to mention here is after the second hit, he will get red and angry. He'll move a little bit faster, and he'll throw more Spinies at you. But again, essentially the strategy remains the same. Just scoop one of those Spinies up and shoot it back at him. Yep, and here's that angry phase that we just mentioned. One other tip here is when you shoot the Spiny out, try to shoot it where he's going to be, not where he's at, since he does move a little bit faster, and let him just crash into it like that. And there we go. That's all there is to it to defeat Giga Lakitu and get the second and final power star in Yoshi Star Galaxy. So overall, this galaxy is a little bit more challenging than the first one, but pretty much straightforward and not too difficult. Didn't have much trouble with it. But hopefully, if you did have any trouble with it, this guide helped you. So that brings us to the end of our second guide in our Super Mario Galaxy 2 series. Yep, we're having a lot of fun with this game. Looking forward to doing more guides and playing more of it. So that's all for this one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you at the next galaxy.